So you're up, you're out of bed, but you're still tired. Maybe you're cranky. It seems like it's harder to concentrate throughout the day. You're always forgetting things like your car keys, maybe your appointments. You don't even have the energy to connect with loved ones and friends. So what's happening? You may have a sleeping disorder called sleep apnea. And here, as part of our My Health series, to tell us about it is the president of the American Sleep Apnea Association, Dr. Rochelle Goldberg. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me, Beth.
Now, a lot of our viewers may have heard the term sleep apnea, but don't really know what it is. So what exactly is sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea is a condition of snoring and breathing pauses. The word apnea is the breathing pauses, and it probably occurs in about 18 million people in this country. Scary thing is many of them, if not most of them, are undiagnosed. Undiagnosed.
Well, my next question was, and I bet a lot of women go undiagnosed, because when you think of sleep apnea, or at least when I think of it, I think of a male, a loud snorer. But women can have sleep apnea too, correct?
Yes, and we finally started realizing that around the mid-'80s.
Wow.
Before that, women had to be either morbidly obese or postmenopausal or both for somebody to say, hey, maybe you could have sleep apnea too. Women may snore like stormtroopers, but they may not be told about it as easily. They may be less aware of their own sleep disturbance and more aware of tired, fatigue during the day. And, you know, that's the life as a woman, so why should I think there's something else going on?
And this could lead to other serious health problems, right?
Untreated sleep apnea can contribute to the risk for high blood pressure, for diabetes, for heart attack, other kinds of heart disease like heart rhythm problems, and even stroke.
Wow. Now, what about parents who are watching? You don't often think of children as possibly having sleep apnea. Is that a possibility that young children could have it?
And we should,
okay,
especially if there's a family history, because it is a condition that can run in families. But kids, young kids can have sleep apnea. And little kids, it may be more because of the tonsils. Unfortunately, not so true for the adults.
Okay, so what should we be looking for in our child, maybe in ourselves, in our loved ones? What are some of the symptoms we should look for?
Usually it's reported by someone else, so that's a tricky thing about sleep and sleep disorders. Right. Snoring, pauses, funny breathing, bathroom trips at night may be a symptom of sleep apnea.
Really?
And daytime stuff, sleepy, fatigued, tired, morning headaches, mood, irritability are all some of the potential day-to-day problems for apnea.
So if people at home are listening to you right now and thinking, okay, I have morning headaches, I'm up and down at night, or my husband or wife tells me that I snore really loudly, how do you go get tested? What do you do?
Well, first, usually we start by talking to the doctor, and hopefully then your doc will refer you for the proper sleep evaluation. When they get to me as a practicing sleep physician, the person who needs a sleep test will have that explained to them. It involves a lot of wires, tape, paste, but no needles.
Oh, that's good.
It's a strange experience, but not nasty.
And you just measure sleep?
And my technicians stay overnight and watch people as they sleep so that I can review the information and see how many times the person pauses in their breathing between those snores.
Oh, wow. Now, once someone is diagnosed with sleep apnea, then what happens? How do you treat it?
Yeah, the testing helps us figure out the best way to treat people. There are a number of possible treatments. A common one is the CPAP device, which is an air pressure mask. And that's usually just a small mask over the nose. It blows air pressure, propping open the path. The person knows how to breathe when they go to sleep. The path becomes too collapsible, and the air pressure props it open, so they breathe normally and quietly.
And quietly.
And they sleep better and they feel better.
And then the partner probably sleeps better too, because it's a little quiet.
Shared thing.
Now, are treatments like this usually covered by most medical plans?
Yeah, medical insurance tends to be pretty good about CPAP. It's been around a long time. There are mouth appliances also that can sometimes work. Weight loss, especially if a person does have some weight to lose, but you don't have to be obese to have sleep apnea.
Wow, this has been really fascinating. Thank you for all the information you've shared with us this morning.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here. Now, for our viewers there at home, if you want to know more about sleep apnea, you can check out free information and resources at sleepapnea.org.